welcome back to my channel. I'm back again in the kitchen. I am here to make something delicious, spontaneous, very classy, very mindful, very demure. And it is hibachi! So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna spend money to go get hibachi when I can make it at home, and I wanted to cook for you guys. So I have been craving hibachi for the longest. Like, I'm gonna have my rice, my steak, my chicken, my shrimp, all at home, and definitely saving money doing that. Does anybody else like hibachi? I know some people like hibachi, some don't, but I love it, and I'm gonna put my little twist to it. I'm really excited to make it for you guys. I have never made hibachi at home before, so I feel like I can do this. I know I can, and I'm probably gonna have my mom help me, but I know this is gonna turn out amazing because I've been watching videos, so I've been a little bit inspired to be like, I can definitely do it. When I tell you, they're gonna wanna hire me at the restaurants because I'm gonna make it so much better. It's probably gonna be the best hibachi I've had in my life because it is homemade. It is cooked well, it is seasoned well. I know it's definitely cleaned well, but y'all know before we get right into this video, I'm gonna have to have my sip of wine. So let's get the wine together. My cup is all rinsed out. As you guys know, this is a homemade cup. I love it. And I got some pink Moscato here because, you know, you gotta cook it while you have some wine. It's just very classy. I don't even know if I'm pouring it classy. But we got some wine here. Y'all, if you want some ideas on how to make your own hibachi at home, like I said, get your wine, get your juice, get your water, whatever you sip on, and let's get started right into this video, guys. Make sure you're washing your hands because washing your hands is the most important step. I don't need to tell y'all anymore. So dry it up. I got my shrimp. Guys, I don't know. I'm just going to choose some shrimp that I got from the house. And then I'm going to make sure I'm rinsing under cold water to defrost it. Let it sit for a little bit. Then I have my chicken, and my chicken I'm gonna make sure I'm putting it under cold water as well. Have my lemon, cut it up, make sure I squeeze it to clean it, and then my vinegar. Make sure you're cleaning your meat. If you're not cleaning your meat, I'm not eating from your house. That's it. So beef, I have my steak, and with steak it's a little bit different. You don't have to put all that lemon and vinegar. So what you're gonna do is just rinse it off and make sure you get all that nasty blood out and clean it really well. And then I have my shrimp. I'm deveining it. I hate the shrimp. I hate deveining shrimp. So then I have my lemon after I peel it, deveined it, and make sure it sits for a little bit so it can soak up all the cleanness. I have my chicken, clean it out, pat dry it. I want to make sure it's dried, and then you're going to cut it up in bite-sized pieces. It's very easy. I don't really know how to explain bite-sized pieces, but bite-sized pieces, if you know, you know, you don't, you know, whatever. Boom. Then I got my beef. Now it's time for me to pat dry it. As you guys see, cut it up in bite-sized pieces as well. This steak was the worst steak I ever got. I'm never getting the steak again. It was so hard to cut up. Like, it was literally getting on my nerves. Now it's time to clean out the sink with some Comet, some bleach, because I don't want all that nasty particles in my sink. Like, what the heck? So, guys, I got my veggies, and I am drying off my zucchini. Guys, look at that. I bet it's bigger than some of y'all mans, but I'm not going to say that. Anyways, we're going to cut it up into little pieces. I absolutely love zucchini. Like, that's my favorite part on the hibachi because I love my greenery, my vegetables. And then after I cut these up, it's just so satisfying. Like, I love when vegetables get chopped. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I love it. It's very, very easy. It's not that hard. Just watch me do it. If you ever want to make this at home, go ahead and do it. I'm chopping it up. I didn't realize how long I was chopping this up for when I recorded, but it is what it is. Y'all gonna see because I really took my time. Like, I was really a housewife in the kitchen. Like, where's your ring? Your man should be giving you a ring right now because, baby girl, you chopping that up real fine. Y'all can't play with me because if my man ever play with me, just know he's gonna be chopped up with this knife. Anyway, so the knife is there, cutting up all my little zucchinis. I like vegetables, so I'm going to make sure I eat all my vegetables. Anyways, yeah. Then I have my broccoli, rinsing it off as well. Cutting it up. making sure I got it in pieces. Then I'm cleaning out my sink again because I can't stand dirtiness. I'm a clean girl. Got my seasoning, onion powder, paprika, steak seasoning, Old Bay, Worcestershire, soy sauce, yum yum sauce, garlic powder, chicken bouillon. And I'm going to season up my shrimp with all the seasonings that I showed you guys. And honestly, I don't know how to explain what I use for my seasonings. I just do it. I'm black. You know, I don't know what else to say. You just follow your ancestors. Mix it all up, putting all of them to season. Again, with the chicken, seasoning it up very, very, very well. I do not like bland food. One thing I can say about me is I hate bland food, y'all. I kind of put too much on that, but it's okay. We're going to make sure we're seasoning it up. I love me some seasonings. If you just use salt and pepper, just know I won't eat at your house. It's just not happening. Like, I can't do it. If I don't taste any flavor in my mouth, I'm not eating it. But seasoning on my steak, and yeah. Y'all know what the business is. Mix it all up. Got my veggies. I decided to season the stuff that I season with my meat. So this is all of it. Ooh, it's looking very seasoned, very well. Looking delicious. Got my egg. And I'm going to mix that up. Ooh. And then I'm making sure it's all mixed up together. I have a day-old rice. So this is my rice that I use. And I have some green onions, butter, mixing that all up, and then soy sauce. And this rice was so easy to make. Like, it was so easy. Mix it all together. And then I'm going to oil my pan for my veggies. Mix it all together. Let it saute. Simmer. Leave it alone. Then I have the griddle. I'm going to put all of my meat on here. Got the butter. Got my chicken. Then look at that. Flip it up, girl. Flip it. Then my meat, I put some little teriyaki on it to give it a little bit more of a flavor so that I really taste hibachi. Leave it alone again. Then I got my meat. After it was cooked for a little bit, I decided to put the steak on here. Mix it up. I like my steak medium well, so steak was like really easy to cook, especially since they were thin, bite-sized pieces. I wanted to make sure I got all of my meat cooked, because I want to make sure it's cooked very well. Like, keep mixing it up, girl. This part kind of was mad annoying because I had to take my time mixing it up. By the way, when I tell you this meal was a one-time only, I'm not making this meal again until a man wants to propose to me, because it just was too much work. Like, I just was really, like, dying on the inside. This was just way too long. So whoever wants this meal, make sure that man is proposing to you. Don't make this meal just because you decided to make it after work one day and you were like, I want to eat this. And now it's time for me to take off my steak, put in a little bowl, and my chicken. And guys, look at that. That was so dirty. Like, this was just too much to clean up. Like, what? Anyway, got my butter in my pan, and I decided to make my shrimpies on here because the other pot was dirty. And guys, look at that. Mix it, mix, mix. I didn't put too much shrimp. Like I said, everybody in my house doesn't eat that much. But anyways, look at that chicken. Got my steak. Got my veggies. And got my yum yum sauce. Oh, look at the shrimpies and the rice. Eek! I'm finally done. It is 10 o'clock. I didn't realize making hibachi was going to take so long. I'm drained. But I'm going to have my family try the food. So you guys come make your plates. Everybody make your plate because I need an honest reaction.
Steak is tender. Very tender. It's really good. There's a little less salt
On the steak?
on the shrimp.
Oh, okay. I didn't even try the shrimp. Okay, bet. My videos, I always like to say something motivational, something inspirational, something that you guys can take an impact in your lives. I'm looking a little rough, but say that life is short, and always make sure the people who you love, you always stay in contact with them, you're communicating with them, friends, family, you know, people they may live far, just because you just never know what really happens. And always just stay connected with your loved ones, you know, they always have you at heart. I love you guys. You guys will see me next week.